So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Aaron Judge. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Garrett Cole. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Judge leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. It's the Yankees 0. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series of New York, and it's on the show. Ready now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 2-1 home. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Chopped up the line to first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting second, the right
So
fielder.
the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
The next 3-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner going back. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stepping in now, Todd Frazier. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Luke Voit. The 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes. I can't lose, ball.
Gio Urshela waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
We all know he's a really good hitter, and this is probably a good example why. He fell behind 0-2, but knowing they're probably going to try to get him to chase a pitcher's pitch, he got really patient. He's still up against the ropes a little, but he's in a much better position now on a 2-2 count.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1.
Inside ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's inside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Right to him. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us are back with more following this. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now at the plate, Luis Guillorme, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes. This is skied into short left center. Torres onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. The 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Gonna be a tough play. LeMahieu for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mets leave 1. We played 2 full innings and we are tied 1-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. It's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Garrett Cole. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Second and third here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Heredia. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Yankees leave him loaded. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Seth Lugo. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now the pitch. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Robinson Cano.
To the plate now, Robinson Cano. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Torres. He singled his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He hit a sac fly earlier. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hard on the ground towards short. Rosario brings it in. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Hicks.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Pete Alonso. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now to the plate, Todd Frazier. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
2 strikes.
Fouled away. Cole into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Justin Wilson.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Heredia is right there, 1 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, the center.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cole. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Push to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Three and 1 with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Jerry's Familia, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Jerry Familia.
In now, Gio Urshela. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Now the 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 4-1 New York. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Luis Guillorme. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery.
Yeah.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Number 73 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 73.
Ahmed Rosario will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And the 2-1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Jeff McNeil will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Popped him up. Higashioka has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it 4-1. Corey Oswalt takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Corey Oswalt.
Striding into the box, Kyle Higashioka. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Frazier is there. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. And here's the 3-2 from him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting,
Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Higashioka at second with 2 down. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Clint Frazier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Yankees. Number 77, Clint Frazier.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1. Nick Nelson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 79, Nick Nelson.
Robinson Cano will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Two balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here now the 2-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has
Now
looked
back,
sharp and it backed
first
up a
baseman,
nice effort turned in by the starter. These days,
Alonso.
pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Pete Alonso. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. And the Mets draw closer here. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
At the plate now, Todd Frazier. 1-2 now.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's
Number
3
40.
times he's gone down on strikes
Wilson.
in this one. So they've really
Bravo.
figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Wilson Ramos. Fly ball to straightaway left. After it is Gardner. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Now batting, the second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
So now to the plate, Luis Guillorme. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it, and that ends the inning. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. The Yankees 4 and the Mets 2. Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. A couple of walks for him thus far. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Nope.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way.
We got a full count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Smoked on the ground left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor Torres.
Ready once again, Torres. So far 2 for 3 in this one. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Hit hard, but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Fouled off. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Guillermo Heredia.
Striding in, Guillermo Heredia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Dominic Smith will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled away. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 3-2 one more time, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. One and one. Here it is. High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Heredia. On the warning track, he makes the catch. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Right about